Hi all. So in this video, let us see about coconut, and it is also one of the plantation crop. So last three videos we have seen about cashew, its processing and the products of cashew. So in this, let's see about coconut, like how it is being processed, and we all know many value-added products of coconut. So let us see how each and every product is being processed. So, as we all know, coconut is one of the most oldest crops grown in India. So, it is actually referred as the tree of heaven, tree of abundance, tree of life, and kalpavriksha. So, like India, they mainly account for 18% of the world coconut production, and we stand third in production after Indonesia and Philippines. Grown in 1.5 million hectare with a total production of 10,000 million nuts, like 91% of the total area and production is concentrated in southern states of India. Your milling of copra provides 3 lakh tons of oil annually, and 15% is used in industry and 30% for the edible purposes and rest for the toiletry. And it makes a contribution of 6% for the total edible oil production. So coming to the when we see the production status of coconut, from the Directorate of Economics and Statistics, Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India, when we see the different states like Andhra, Karnataka, Kerala, TN and all India level, when we compare, the productivity is more in Andhra Pradesh when compared to Tamil Nadu. We are standing in second position. And composition of this coconut, we all know husk, shell, meat and the water are the four components that we categorize in the coconut, where it contributes 35% of the husk, 12% of shell, 28% of meat and 25% of water. And present status of this coconut processing sector is the household and the religious purpose itself, we consume 60% of the coconut, tender coconut for 3.5, milling copra for 35, and desiccated coconut is less than 2%. Okay. And the product diversification and byproduct utilization has not been yet given more attention comparatively with the past. India lags behind in the post-harvest processing sector for mainly coconut, and various coconut kernel based products have been developed such as coconut milk powder, desiccated coconut, skim milk, milkshake and natari cocoa. So copra. So before going into the coconut processing, let's see about copra. We all know that 10 to 12 months old nuts are mainly used for processing of the copra making. So highly valued commodity in the world market is the copra. It has an oil content of 65 to 70%, which serves as the richest source of fat. So requirement of this copra drying is to bring down the moisture content of wet meat from 55 to 5. So 1 ton of copra will nearly yield 645 kg of oil. So in order to process the copra, the types of copra are the edible copra that is consumed as dry fruit, and milling copra, it is used for extraction of oil. So edible copra processing, we categorize into two types, ball and the cup copra. It is popular in Lakshadweep, India, Calicut and Tumkur. Matured nuts are shade dried, then they are dehusked, deshelled, stored and marketed. So copra, the trade name of dried coconut kernel. It is prepared from the fully matured coconuts. It is mainly prepared in the form of cups and the balls. This cup copra is mainly used for oil extraction, and ball copra is made only for the edible purpose and is superior in quality. And it is prepared by storing fully matured nuts for 10 to 12 months under the shade. So we all know this place, copra is the main thing. So looking into the processing of copra, first initial moisture content is 55, as we told, you have to reduce to 5 to 6%, for which sun drying and artificial drying methods are done. Sun drying is mainly what happens is the nuts get dehusked and split into halves and the water is drained off. So like it is mainly exposed to nearly 2 to 3 days, and the moisture content of the kernel will be reduced to nearly 20%. Then these kernels are detached from the shell. To obtain good quality, we have to reduce 6%, for which 7 days of continuous drying is essential in sun drying. So like sometimes 10% we will yield from the sun drying process when it is dipped in NaOH or NaHCO3 solutions. So these dipping in chemical solutions were all like it was developed by certain institutes, and it is being adopted to just study like how long it will take for drying the copra under sun. And coming to the artificial dryings, like many types of artificial dryers are used, like kiln drying, hot air dryer, solar dryer, or direct smoke copra dryer batch type is being adopted. So kiln drying is nothing but like this will be spread over a platform of bamboo or wood and subjected to heat of slow fire for 4 to 5 days. Here, due to the hot smoke of temperature 40 to 45 passes through the copra, the drying will take place. Sometimes the copra produced by this kiln method is of inferior quality and also brownish in color. So this is something about semi-dried copra drying, where it is like combustible pit is being constructed for 3 away from drying bed. Smoked hot air will pass through the tunnel to the drying bed. Like indirect hot air drying is also adopted, where directly it is not subjected to heat. That is, it will be like placed in a, it will be passed through a hot air ventilator, and where the baffles will be provided and the blower speed also can be adjusted inside the drying chamber. Then hot air drying is also like it is being adopted, but uncontaminated smoke free hot air is passed through the copra bed. Here it will produce a good quality copra with 6% moisture. Spoilage of this copra kernel, like 4 different molds will cause spoilage, mainly Rhizopus species, Aspergillus niger, Aspergillus flavus, and Penicillium glaucum. So these are some of the quality standards of copra, that is based on which drying method that was adapted. So when they adopted hot air kiln, what happened and how was the appearance after drying, and sun dried, smoked, and the mixed. So safe storage of copra, like we have to see to that various insects in store can cause like 15% loss to copra when it is stored for more than 6 months. So precautionary measures have to be done for safe storage of copra. So due to that, we have to make sure the produce of has to be maintained at a moisture content to 4%, and we have to avoid some heap storage that will cause maximum damage to the copra, and we have to store this copra in netted polyethylene bags or the gunny bags. So this is something about how the copra is being processed. Thank you.